Now imagine murderalizing or putting a hit out on your daddy because a Sangoma told you the reason why your mama has perished is because of your daddy. And then your Sangoma gives you muti to eliminate your daddy. It doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. That would be the first sign or alarm bells going off in your head. Uguti, something is not working with your things, right? And after the Sangoma's muti doesn't work to eliminate your daddy, you decide, let me get a hitman. And the hitman or hitmen eliminate your daddy. And then you get caught as the mastermind of the whole operation. Now you, the Sangoma, and the hitmen are going to jail.
Guys, have you heard the story of the 28-year-old Limpopo girl, Muladi Masabi, who's been sentenced to life in prison after she planned the brutal murder of her father, all because she was told by a traditional healer that her father was behind the murder of her mother through the use of muti? It's so wild. So this is Muladi, the 28-year-old woman in question. And this is her father, Dr. Malikudu Mihlabi. And this seems to have been on her graduation day. Such a beautiful, beautiful picture. So what happened was this lady, Muladi, went to consult with a traditional healer after the death of her mother. And that traditional healer told her that, listen, your mother's death was not by chance. It wasn't her time. It wasn't mysterious. The reason behind the death was your father. Your father carried out this murder through traditional medicine, or through muti, I should say. And so Muladi and the healer then decided to do the same to the father. They went to the lengths of using muti to try and kill him. The problem is he just wouldn't die. So Muladi then activated plan B. She then approached her other family members in a bid to find ingabi, or contract killers as they're known, to carry out the murder of her father. And she was willing to pay 200,000 rand for the crime. And once she'd found the people that were going to carry out this crime, they agreed that they would break into their home and almost stage a robbery, and in the process then her father. And that's exactly what they did. On the day of the incident, the lady opened the gate, allowing these people to come in. They ambushed her father and then unalived him and took all of his, or some of his, belongings. It seems they were trying to stage a robbery in the process. Now, this crime was really brutal, and the NPA used this a lot in order to argue in their arguments for a heavy sentence against Muladi. I mean, the man was shot multiple times, and it was clearly premeditated and planned. She's now been sentenced to life in prison and an additional 15 years for the robbery, but the sentences will run concurrently, so it means it's effectively a life sentence. Her 4 co-accused, including the traditional healer or the Sangoma, are also being tried separately from her, and we will see what sentence they are handed in the Polokwane High Court.
Vault unlocked.
When will you learn? They don't have that kind of power. If anything, they lie. They lie. No weapon formed against you or me shall prosper when it comes to those Sangomarism people. They can, here's the thing, I always tell you guys, right, that, and I hope you will listen to me today. Evil is always coming, especially if you are a child of God. Trust me, I know. They will be with you. They will do the things. They will do it. You cannot stop them from doing it. Even if you are prayerful, a prayer warrior, a child of God, you cannot stop them. Everybody has free will. Remember that. You cannot stop them from participating in trying to cause havoc in your life, trying to kill you. I should be a perfect example of that. I've had threats to my life. I've told you guys since 4 years ago about who is bewitching me and why. You know this. It doesn't work. So, it's not that they won't try or the evil won't come. It will come. But if you are a child of God, a believer, and your faith is not shaken, when it comes, God will repel it. God will stop it. He will stop it. He does stop it. How many times? It's like every single month, actually. I tell you guys every month. And I told you guys it happens every month. Where I have a spiritual attack and I'm fighting in the spiritual realm, in my dream state. Just last month, I said to you guys, I had a dream where there was a demon in my house. And I said to you guys, I remember this so well. I said to you guys, then there were these other old people. I didn't know who they were. And we fought and they put salt around my house. I didn't tell you guys the full dream. I don't want to tell you the ending of it because I feel like that part is for me. Right? They put salt around my house. And I even said to you guys, I was thinking, is that what I need to do? And then I thought to myself, no, I don't believe in doing that kind of stuff. I can just pray. You know what I mean? But when the dream was ending, me and these old people, they were old. They were elderly people. Because I was even like, who are these people? And it was males and females this time. I remember years ago, about 3 years ago, when I was going through the things that I constantly go through with certain people, I had another dream and I spoke about ancestors in the dream and people called me crazy. But I dreamt it and I've told you guys, my dreams come to fruition. And I don't know actually how to interpret them. I don't know. I try to put the pieces together and then I try to follow what I think is right. But, I don't know. I just try to put the pieces together and navigate that way. And then in that dream, the recent one with the old people that I didn't know, this time the first dream there was just females when they put that thing on my forehead and I knew I was protected. And then this time, there was males and females. And after we fought off this demon in my house, this house, it got annoyed and agitated and then it just like kind of dissolved and it went out of the door and now I knew I was safe. And then the whole house broke down and then I'm not going to say the rest of the dream. Right? So it's not that the evil doesn't come. The evil is always coming. You have to fight and you have to be prayerful. My prayers are not stronger than your prayers. Prayers are prayers. You pray in the way that you do. God knew you before. He understands you. Your lingo or how you navigate. And it's okay for you to just be yourself in front of God. I wish I could tell you how I look when I pray. I don't know how you guys pray, but when I pray, I see myself in front of God. And it's a whole situation. But I don't think I should tell you guys. Right? That's my thing. It's my special thing with the Lord. But what I'm saying is the evil will come. It depends on how you fight against it. If you're gonna now fight the evil with evil and go to the Ndumbas, you're going to fail. If you're going to fight the evil with God, your enemies are not your enemies. I told you guys, my enemies, I don't have any enemies. I have asked for forgiveness. I have given forgiveness to those that harm me, and I know they do. You know yourself. And that's enough for me. Any other battle thereafter, and this thereafter, is gonna be taken care of by God and the angels that He has sent to protect me. And I know that He has. My dreams are accurate, even if I can't decipher them in that moment. But it always proves right thereafter. I told you guys a month ago about that demon in my house that disintegrated and left it through the door and those old people. And then boom. You know the rest of the story when we come to the present day. Because it was a fight. And I told you guys I've been going through this for months. Every month I've been telling you guys, oh, I've had a spiritual battle last night or something like that. Am I lying? No, I'm not. I have no reason to lie to you guys. I still am not in a position or in a place to fully understand my dreams that come to fruition. But I know they always mean something. Always. And it always shows itself.
Somebody needed to hear this today. You've been asking, why am I not further ahead? When the real question is, how are you even standing? Shit actually came for your life, and you're still fucking standing. Not to be dramatic, but you could have died. It could have went left. That the intentions were to take you out. But you ain't take that shit. You're healing, you healed, and you're focused on growth. You're focused on building. Shit that was trying to take you out. Take your life. How are you even fucking standing? Be so kind to yourself. Be so kind to yourself. Be so compassionate to yourself. The shit you've been through, the shit you fought, the wars you fought. Be kind to yourself. No one should have to be that strong. The strength you have is unreal.
You understand? A Sangoma telling you, Uguti, the reason why your mother has perished is because of your father is a lie. Because the ancestors are saying that. If that was the truth and that was the case, why is the Sangoma arrested as you are when everything is coming out? Why couldn't they predict that part? Why couldn't they, okay, if anything else, save themselves as a Sangoma? Can imagine they're going to be locked up alongside with you because you're going into jail for life. Do you see how it works? And even if you can bring about these very, very minute, small examples to people, people are still going to go and twasserize or go and consult. And my question to you is, why the hell are you doing that nonsense? Wenzani, we are telling you the truth. But you look at us like quacks. When we are telling you these are our experiences, these are our dreams, there's no reason to lie. But you're going to believe the quack, and now you're going to be locked up with them. And then you see multiple examples of people getting locked up with the quacks. And you still call people like me crazy. Because you want so bad to believe in bad things. Your auntie is pushing you, your mother, your father. Like, really? Why? Your father took you through school, university, and everything. You graduated. Why then would he want to bewitch your mother and you? It makes no sense. You just have some internalized something, pain, where your mother's perishing. And you want someone to blame. People perish. We are all going to perish. We really are. We really are. And we're all going to the void. Until everything is said and done and Jesus Christ comes back. That's how it works. Sangoma people, these spiritualists telling you that your father killed your mother is going to get you into hot water. Why are you even consulting? Why can't you take it to the Lord in prayer? If you say that your ancestors communicate, I believe in my ancestors and I also believe in God, why can't you just believe in God, the most highest power, before you do in your ancestors? Why do you have to go through, simple question, the simplest of all, why do you have to go through the ancestors to get to God? You can go straight. I don't have to pay anyone or go anywhere. I can be in my house to talk to God and the answers will come. I have to decipher them. I don't understand some of them, but they come. He always answers. Why are you going there? Now you're in trouble. You're locked up. Your baby, your little infant baby that you just had has no mother. Your father is gone. Your mother is gone. And your father was the head of the family. He put you through school and everything. You're cooked. And everybody else. It's like a generational curse, the thing that you've just started. It started something really bad when everybody was really good. You see what they do? You're reading tarot cards and all these things and all these predictions and all. You're cooking yourself. You don't need all this fortune telling. If you need to know something, pray to God and He will answer. He really, really will. Even when it comes to your future, God will show you. It's just a matter of you then deciphering what that dream means, what that message means, that thing that somebody said. He's always giving us answers and clues to our lives. You don't need fortune tellers. He will give you a nudge to say, okay, you asked, have a little look-see. But He's not going to give you the whole picture of it. And the Sangomas are gonna lie. It's gonna be convoluted, and because the evil wants to come in, it will come in. God is your protector. That's a fact. I'm not lying to you guys. I promise you guys. I know why you want to know about your future. You didn't know about your existence. You can't even remember the day you were born. Now you want to know everything else in the future. It doesn't even exist. God knows. And it makes life a little bit more spicy and fun not to know the dramas and the good stuff. Think. If you knew everything, then you would manipulate reality the way that you're trying to manipulate it by going to Sangomas. You idiot. It's true. I'm not sorry about that. That's true. Anyway, condolences to the rest of the other family members that lost that man. The daughter was an idiot. She could have seen when the Sangoma failed with the Muti to kill the father that, oh, maybe this person is a quack. But then she took it a step further because the demons were whispering in her ears. That's what they do. Plant the seed. If you're going to water it, it's going to grow. You must catch those thoughts. And then you say, no, fire! Okay. In the name of Jesus. Keep her this thing, these thoughts. Because some of the thoughts are not planted by the Lord. Some of the thoughts are planted by Satan. They are. Think about it. Some of the thoughts that you have are not yours. Don't you ever catch yourself saying, I do. Because I've made it my mission to catch those thoughts, the bad ones. And I say to myself, that is not my thought, Lord. Please forgive me for thinking that kind of thing. What did I let inside of my brain? It wasn't me, because I know myself and I know the voice of God. I do. But there are funny thoughts that creep in. Am I lying? All of a sudden, and you're just like, no, that is not my thought. I don't want to do that. But the thoughts just creep in, right? Yes. I told you guys, every thought that has ever been thought already existed. That's why Michael Jackson was saying when he has an idea, a good idea, even if it's at 3 a.m. in the morning, he's going to get up and write that song or whatever. Because if he doesn't catch that thought and make it his, especially for progress and a good thing, then Prince is going to get the thought. Because the thought is just floating around in the air. That is real. I've thought of things, mentioned them or thought them, and then I didn't implement them, and I saw somebody else implementing them and they win. And I'm like, that was my thought. Because every thought that has been thought has already been thought. And when you think it, it's out there. Anyway, that is what it is. She's going to jail for killing her father. And she deserves it, obviously. Because she was a very stupid girl. Very stupid. Very unfair. And God is just. Right? Anyway, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on that thank you button. And please take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. Take it to the Lord in prayer before you take it to a stupid ndumba. They are also getting locked up because they don't know what they're doing and they're guided by evil spirits. And as soon as you've done the evil work, Satan then leaves you to deal with the calamities on this reality by yourself. And he loves it and he's laughing at you. Don't be an idiot. It's real. Do you understand? Be careful. God is real. And God is always trying to protect you. And you can hear the voice of God. You just choose to ignore it. You have to get to a point where you hear it and you listen and you follow suit. Because only God can guide you in the right direction. You know your bad thoughts are bad thoughts. Confusion. That is not God. So you know. You know better. You do. Just take a moment and listen. Because you know already. God knew you before. So listen. You can hear him. We all can. Right? Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye.